All right, so I, of course, was unprepared. But being the Boy Scout that I am, I'm always still half prepared.
You really didn't know?
You got friends in the car
You
still.
have a face
I joke because I'm like, oh shit, there's too many people here. If I give the mic away, they're gonna start insulting me. I had no idea, legit. One of the only surprise, I got 2 surprises my whole life. Thank you. The other, the other one, of course, was not getting married. That was my surprise. All right, we'll go right to left. All right, Jackie. Before I start insulting you, I want to say that you're like the closest thing to the perfect friend that I have. You took me in when I needed it. You make sure if I'm throwing up, you offer me drugs. If I have a headache, you offer me drugs. If your back hurt, here's a painkiller. Whatever you take, you know, I'll take them.
Hey, my back hurts.
But you know, I've seen you naked before. That happens, and I've seen a lot of people naked. It's not like an insult. It's I live in a world. Hey, Sue.
I'm in the minority.
Well, you know, but we did the math, remember? It's fine. Anyway, I'll go to Scott real quick and I'll come back. We're at Kesha. There's about 6 of us standing around. She's there, Megan's there, Scott's there. Mike said, I'm looking at the crew. And I look at Scott and I go, Scott, I think you're the only person in this circle that I haven't seen naked. So he starts to get that little look like he's scared, and he's like, you're okay, Scott, you're fine. That's not a big drinking.
That was on my thigh at the time.
Yeah, Kesha, I mean Scott, that should be his new nickname. He's come out of his shell since he met him.
Oh, yeah.
First met him at the art center, all black, ready for a funeral. The skull, if he didn't have 3 or 4 skulls on him, it wasn't a good day. Now, like a couple weeks after we met him, a couple events, he shows up for St. Patrick's Day, all black. We attack him. How dare you? It's parade day, goddammit. It's time to put on your flare. Come in, no flare. Next year, he's got a green mohawk, he's wearing fur kilts, he's got, you know, he's got light up and glitter, and he's really come a long way. You've really woken up a lot. We're not going to get into it deeply, but you should read it. Town Mess, really. Christine Hanley, Town Mess. Moment of silence.
I knew that was coming.
We'll go to Al. As Al had mentioned, me being short, that we haven't seen eye to eye a lot, and we're about 90%, which I think is pretty good. I mean, I don't agree with anybody of 90%. We've had our fights a little bit. I don't know why. I think the fights are over who's got more shine in their outfits. I feel like the times when we don't get along, it feels like, you know, I'm going to wear a light up jacket with LEDs and I'm going to have fireworks out of my ass. And I'm gonna, you know, I show up in like a skin tight reindeer costume and we're in the village and Gays like skin tight reindeer. You win. And an animated tail, and it's like a crowd of people cheering. He's like, but I soldered this from scratch. You can't buy this. He gets all maybe fight for 2 days, and then we're, you know, then we move on. Next Brady shows up with an actual bunny in his arm for when he comes. Like, I got a rabbit. Who's gonna pet my rabbit? So, 15, 16, 20 years, I don't even know how old we are anymore. Fought once. I apologize, fight's over. Thank you for coming out. Hello, O. Zoe and O. Are you guys thinking of having a baby yet or what?
Gleny.
Gleny?
Gleny.
You're gonna name it Gleny?
Yeah.
Nice. I really don't like the name.
He's not pregnant. He's not pregnant.
And yet you use it all the time.
I use it all. That's all I got. And my father's name is Ziggy. And my grandfather's name is Ziggy, right? And I was gonna be Ziggy 3, Ziggy the 3rd. Very excited about it. Well, I wasn't excited because I didn't learn until I was like 12. But my mother hated the name Ziggy, being that it was her husband. So like they couldn't name me that. And I was like, I always thought I'd be Ziggy 3. And I was like, before they had the Z3, it'd be good times. Back to work, back to work. Who we got back there? Is that Ari back there? Ari doesn't know me as well as most of you, but I put her to some of the worst cranky drunk text messages of all time. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm very emo. I'm like a 12-year-old girl at like 11 at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll berate her, tie her feet, whatever it takes. Bind her like the Asian she is. Her feet are like this fucking big. But then she'll take advantage of me when I'm drunk. She'll be like, write me a poem. She'll get me all drunk and expect poetry and shit. What?
She said they're entertaining.
I like the poems, are good. Entertaining, emotionally heartfelt. Right. I don't know the girls behind back there, but sorry for all this mess. I just came out to have a drink and a date and stuff. And it's stuck here. Who's behind there? Jay. Jay has been through more battles with me than any Nazi could wish for. We've been the worst of times, the best of times. He's bald. Oh, the blaze in his back. Sorry about the girlfriend stealing all your money. Sorry about that.
I don't want to do a roast, but I just want to say one thing.
Uh-oh.
Before I met you, Margo came to me
Uh-oh.
and said, dude, I met this guy called Gleny.
This guy goes.
He's basically you,
But white.
but white. Well, I didn't realize she was talking about our net penises.
You know, the only man here with a smaller dick than me, everybody. His name is June.
Equally small, brother.
Well, one day we'll do the thing. Like the little Christmas.
Wait, he's an Asian without a camera around his neck. What's going on here?
Of course, Van Ness has really picked up the slack this year since Jay's been locked up at the house. The ball and chain. He's got 2 8-pound babies on each leg now. He can't leave the house. Sometimes when we're out drinking, he told me this week, we prefer to bring in an angry squirrel. She's pretty much like a clingy, angry squirrel. And he'll be trying to dance and he'll be like, just cling down. But he's alright, she does good. Her sister has really nice boobs. I'm hoping now that she hit puberty when she had the baby, maybe she'll grow some boobs. It's very exciting. But back to Van Ness. Van Ness really picked up the slack and most of the bar bills, which is very convenient because I'm a broke
During the
bastard.
summer, I was fucking.
Yeah, well, he was broke this summer. I'm broke this fall. It works out well.
Yeah, it works out well.
Mark, the last time I saw Mark, I think we're at a broken down ShopRite, taking a picture of some girl squirting down a stairwell. It was a total disaster. There's video and photos somewhere hidden on the computer. Coming out, Mark.
We're
Like,
good.
you need like
Oh,
extra
God.
stuff on the curb. He like works for the town and picks up. You need a Christmas tree, 10 minutes to get a Christmas tree, couch, whatever.
Right.
You know. Rich has been there for some messes too, by the way. There's actually one mess in particular. I'm not going to tell the story, but it involves Zoe and Rich and a purple comforter. That's as far as I'm going.
Savannah.
Yeah. He remembers. You'll get it in a minute. There was a change musician. There was there was one point where I was like a lifeguard cheering. I don't know what the heck's going on. I think there was a sparkler and a bubbly. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. What?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, there's a pajama party. I don't know. Anyway. So Rich, I, and neighbor Joe, who's not here. I don't know who forgot the invite. We've made up actually neighbor Joe, so we can talk to him and let him come and stuff like that. We made up. We went to Savannah, Rich, I, and neighbor Joe, and we slept on the short bus. We drove into town like 5 a.m. thinking we're going to be in a parade. Last minute they go, we checked the family values. We can't let the Gleny.com bus go in the parade. So we're like, well, what do we do? We drove from fucking New Jersey in a short bus that shouldn't have made it, but made it. We parked it. We just drank, I guess, for 2-3 days. We wake up the first morning. Rich and I come stumbling out of the short bus because we passed out in it. Joe slept in some girl's house that peed on him. Her name was Amy.
That's right.
What? So we walk out the bus. There's like this family, there's a black family. It's like, hey, you guys are from New Jersey. We saw you on the news. We're like, we've been here trying to get a cup of coffee.
We got treated like kings.
We walked down to the coffee joint. It just opened for us. There was nobody in line. Walking in a bagel. Next thing you know, there's a line out the door. It was like the most charmed day ever. Strippers and cages crying when we left. Oh, if anybody knows Eddie, then you got Eddie. I got Eddie last. Scott, we got Scott. Barbella. Where's the wife and kids? Home. Did you tell him you're coming out, or are you like, I'll be in the study? That's right. He pretends like he's down, like, I'm going to go work on some IT work in the office. He goes out drinking, comes home 8 days later. The project was really intense, Trish. Right next to me. Anyway. Sandy Hayes, same birthday as I. We don't really have any dirty stories. I've never seen you naked. Thought about you naked a couple times, but never really got you all in there. She's like a lady, so I don't have a lot to say about her. Her husband Tom, the only nice guy I've ever actually met. Really, the only nice guy. Sue and Megan, they're cousins. I worked with one, now I work with the other one. There's some boob jokes involved. We're not going to go into them. Good to have you. Corey, the boyfriend, baby daddy, good to have him here. I'm not happy about the ginger, but it's too late now. We got Moxie and Jeff. What a lovely couple. You engaged yet? Eventually. Don't let this slip away, because her clock is ticking. 10 years ago you had time. Now you got like 2 years left.
Year and a half.
Tracy Hayes over here. Tracy Hayes is like a female version of me a little bit as far as the costume end goes. She'll wear any costume for any damn reason. I'm surprised you're not in costume tonight. But anyway, Adele is up there, twin sister. Her sister was involved in a puppy story, but we're not going to talk about that puppy story. Where's Jay? Hunting her redneck boyfriend's hunting in Pennsylvania. Big shot. Thank you.
opening day.
You know about this? We actually get permission. We're winging it. Did we actually get permission, or we just kind of hijacked? All right, back to Eddie. I'm impressed that you came up with an original idea. This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
After I stole your pee.
Oh yeah, you know what?
I had the
Did we
idea.
pass the drug test, Eddie? I'm feeding the comfort this guy this week.
That's right.
There was no shrimp came back in the test.
No, I have.
So Jackie's in her bedroom, gets a text. I guess was that at work yet? And she's like, I just got a text from Eddie. He wants to come pick up pee. What the hell does that mean? Oh yeah, I left the pee sample on the counter. A sign that said like pee sample. And
In a drinking glass.
In a drinking glass. Was a lot of pee, you know?
It's not my fault, Jay.
But that's good to know. At least he's got a job now. That's a big step.
Can we use a plastic cup next time?
No. I don't know what that's gonna. My pee might go through a plastic cup. I want the glass is the only.
The good news is you passed. The bad news is you're pregnant.
Because it won't be toxic unless you have it.
No, I've never
It's
even
all
seen
too
her.
much seafood.